watching, it's probably just us 5.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Doodle Chill. Today, it's the Doom Fate special, and we got with us Passion.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the show.
We also have with us Aaron from Cybershop.
Hey, what's up?
Recently funded. Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, man. What's up, everybody?
And we got the Magic Cop himself.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Finally in demand.
And we have the Red Gaze.
Howdy, howdy. Always save the best introduction for last. I appreciate that, Simon.
Always.
Phil, you're looking sexy as always.
I think, I've been getting a lot of love from the community lately, so I really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
The CG heartthrob.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's, if you go on over to my channel, at the beginning of every video, say I'm just one half of the 2 best-looking brothers in comics. So,
you know what you should do? You should do that little video intro where you do that little dance there. I'm sure it's very popular, especially when you do that future film.
Yeah. Show off some futuristic dance moves.
Yeah.
So are you sticking with one half? You're not going to go like 60-40?
All right, let my brother have something.
So does your brother, like, he can grow a full mustache but can't grow a beard, but you can grow a beard and can't grow a full mustache?
Oh, no.
I could grow the mustache.
You guys, like, split the beard or what?
It's growing back right now. I usually, when I get fed up with it, I'll do the Wolverine and shave it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you totally look like Wolverine, dude.
Yeah.
Totally.
So, Guy, how you feeling? 81%. You've been, 2 weeks now? The second week? Just finished?
It's been 8 days or 9 days. It's going on for 9 days. So, it's barely been over a week. I'm very happy with how it's going. It's going really well. People are getting into it. People are spreading the word. We already released, upcoming trading card that's going to come out by you, Simon, as a matter of fact.
Yes. And I was really happy to be able to share with people because it was really, like, secret.
It's pretty secret. I mean, I kind of showed it here and there, but not everywhere.
In our private hangouts.
Mostly, yeah. Some people had seen it, so that's good.
That was what he told me. You do not show it to nobody unless they're in a private hangout that we do. I'm like, so I invited everybody to the hangouts.
Entire streaming skate. All 35 of us.
The entire war campaign was there. Come on, come see the
entire comic skate. It's just everybody knows there's only about 35 comic skaters.
Right?
Yeah. Only about 10 war campaign,
And comic skate is dying, right? And it's over, right?
No, it's dead. It's been dead.
It's dead.
Dude.
That's why there's more of us. Dude, we got like 2 campaigns funded in 2 days. Dude, that Grum thing.
Yeah,
he did almost 10K in one full day.
Yeah, it was like 5 in a few hours on a stream.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sorry. I had a little noise in the background. So let's go over your campaign.
We could do that.
So, sell us your book. Okay, not us, them, because, we're all buying it.
Sure. You want to share it or you want me to share it?
I'm sharing it.
Okay, great. So this book is about a clan of barbarians in it's a sword and sorcery book. It's about a clan of barbarians in the northernmost realm in this big world that I created. They live in a village called Stormfall, and they live on the edge of a valley called Valerium. They're ruled by the fates, so they believe in the fates as gods and things like that. There's 5 different fates. There's the guardsman, the huntsman, the tradesman, the mystic, and the hero. So that those are the deities that they believe in. Usually they represent those by, you could take that as a job, as a path of your fate for the rest of your life. And you're set forth in that path early on in your life. So Valeria, who's named after the valley, she is set on the path to follow her mother, who was a huntsman. She decides that she doesn't want to do that. Everybody tells her, no, you probably shouldn't do that. She decides to make her own fate and fight it, and hilarity ensues. So, well, not hilarity, but not great things happen along the way because there's a price to pay for defying the fates. This is the cover I'm showing off right now.
I'm on you. Go ahead.
And this is a total traditional piece I did and colored by myself. I'm doing all the pencils, inks, coloring, and writing myself. So the lettering will be handled by someone to be determined. Probably not till after first of the year when I decide that. Gotta try everybody out.
Totally not Phil, right?
Phil's always a contender. You can't discount Phil.
Now you listen to Ace.
You.
Almost an Ace.
You can't discount Phil. It's just, he'll sneak up on you. So
That's true.
really, he'll sneak up. He'll surprise you. Like when you think he can't do any worse. He'll be like, oh man, that looks pretty good.
So what's happening in that little page here that I'm showing right now?
Right now, I see my page.
Go over to his.
Okay, you're not watching the handout.
Oh, this page? Oh yeah. Oh, that's my full page. That's a sample of full page. That is basically they go out on a patrol. This is after she becomes a guardsman. It's like her first patrol, and they run into a giant. There's giants who are on the other side of the Great Northern Pass, and they go on the other side because there's only two entries to the valley. There's the big northern pass where there's this huge glacier, and then the southern part is near the Great Road, and that's where Stormfall is. There's really, and otherwise it's surrounded by real steep mountains. You really can't get through it. So the guardsmen basically patrol all of the area all around it, keep people out, protect the valley because the valley's kind of special. It's kind of temperate. It's not always very snowy and everything. It's kind of like, I'd say it's like Norway, in the springtime all the time. So they can like farm and do stuff if you go down farther in the valley. But
so
you get to the mountains, it gets colder.
This is Valeria. This is her father, right?
No, that's Armis. No, he's a swordsman. Her father's name is Schmied. He's a blacksmith. He's head of the tradesmen, and that's Galen is a guy with the beard. He's head of the guardsmen. So each person in the town represents the leader of it. Will represent. They'll be like on the town council.
Okay.
So Galen's like the head of the guardsmen, and her father is the head of the tradesmen. And then in my previous story, there's a guy called Sparrow. He's head of the huntsmen, and they're three of them. There's a mystic as well, and a hero is usually only determined by the people. And there is a character who is that everybody thinks is going to be the hero, and it's like pretty clear he's going to be. So that's part of the story as well. So. You'll get to meet him during the actual story.
This scene is one of my favorite that you've done so far, guy.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see it done.
Yeah, it's about a third of the way inked. So.
And I was watching when you were doing it on Twitch because you was inking it live on Twitch the other day. You should all go sub to his Twitch. Yeah.
And this is a traditional piece, which is awesome. I don't know if you just mentioned that. Yeah.
And then what's really cool about this? So. If you back the book in the first 30 days, anybody who backs the book in the first 30 days, you're going to get a sketch card penciled and inked of one of the random characters. I'll just pick one random and put it in with your thing. Whatever book tier you do, you have to do a book tier.
For free.
For free, then 30 days. If you're the first 100 backers, I'm going to give this piece, the traditional piece, to someone. In whoever backs it within the first 100 backers.
It's the only time that I regret that I don't participate in those things. I
What
want
do
it.
you?
I want it.
Yeah.
Well, then back the book.
I will, but I will still refuse it.
I won't. I'm gonna fucking take that. Sim, if you win it, just give it to me.
Yep, and the more you back, the more chances you get.
Oh my god,
Oh.
that's true.
So, but
Ugh.
there's
Okay.
going to be
5 new backers right now.
yeah, it's a pretty cool
They're
piece.
all Phil.
That's just the pencils. Wait till you guys see it in color. It's going to be pretty spectacular. I'm most likely, like, you won't miss out on, like, if you don't get the original piece. It's most likely going to be a print or a poster or something. I would like it to be.
Well, you're not coloring it traditionally, right? You're doing digital colors. It's just
Yeah,
going to be black and white. Yeah.
Yeah, because my traditional color or inking is pretty close to digital, so I'm not worried.
Hey, Star.
What's up, Star?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Star.
Happy you could join us.
Yeah, I just got home.
Awesome.
Good.
Hey, we got Hexbox in the chat. What's up, Hex?
Yeah,
What's
let's
up?
go say hi to people in the chat. We have Carlo Rowe. Hello, buddy. We have
Yeah.
Hex.
What's up, Carl? And that
who's-
leads into another thing too. I'd like to talk about.
Yep.
About with this campaign that makes it different than most others in Comicsgate.
Okay, just give me a sec. So
Sure.
we also have Ali X in the chat. So hello, my little one.
What's up?
She's my little colorist.
Oh, cool.
She's
Yeah.
watching
What's up,
us right
Ali?
now. Yeah, she's my little one.
Sure.
Well, depending on what that is.
Hold on a
Show
second.
those colors.
Yeah, show her little colors. She's there
I
as a
like how
minor.
she calls you Sim. Hi, Sim.
Yeah, show her the colors of that card that went out with all the emails. The colors of the trading card that you did. I think those colors that Passion did were phenomenal.
Yeah, I'll show that off too.
She does. This is one of the last pieces she drew.
You're offline.
I see it.
Oh, there it is. Somehow lost connection. Weird.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
It does look cool.
I love the little ghostly waves from the energy.
This is the style. This is also one of her drawings.
That's cool.
It's cute.
This is the style of her comic book.
Cool beans.
Okay, so back to passion for drawing.
All right, I'll move over for Allie anytime. She does good. She does good work.
Yeah, especially remember that little chibi cover that she colored for the old extractors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
So let's lock on you and let's cover your special tiers and perks that you're talking about.
Tiers first, so people.
Oh,
can...
okay. So back on me. Tiers.
Yeah.
So you're featured.
Okay, my featured is the big one. It's called the Epic Path. It's $30 UZD, and the shipping on it, I believe, is $15 for domestic and $20 for international. The reason why that's high is because the stretch goals, which I'll get into in a minute, but you get the book, which is going to be 48 plus page full color book. I guarantee it's going to be over 60 pages cover. Okay. So you'll people are claiming jumping on that one, but this is the one you want to get because of what I'll explain here in a few minutes.
So we'll go down to the $18 one.
And this is the one if you just want the book, you're not into all that extra stuff. You just want the book, want it shipped to your house. It's the cheapest option I have available. So it's 18 things as like me doing the sketch card or winning the spread page that you're qualified for that too. So this book will get you something extra too. I have some ideas for what's going on in the book, and you may get a little bit of extra stuff going on if we can get there on the campaign. And then there's the 2-book tier. That's 2 books. You get a little bit of a discount on the books and the shipping.
Do you have a version of this with the stretch goals?
No, because the reason for that is the stretch goals, the way I'm going to have it set up, the stretch goals can get very expensive shipping wise. So this is just for people who just want 2 books to give them as a gift. They want to keep one, collect one. there's a lot of people out there that is going to get you there, and you won't regret it as long as we keep making funding.
And we have the original cover art.
Yeah, that's traditional. It's on 11 by 17 bristle. It's pencil and inks, and I have it sitting right over in a drawer, all ready to go out. Whoever decides to purchase it.
I'm surprised it's not gone already.
Yeah, me too.
It's a bit.
So now you want to cover the stretch goals and add-ons, right?
Yes.
Do I lock on you so you can show some stuff, or?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so this is going to be done differently than any other Comicsgate IGG. It's going to be different. Everybody's going to well, not everybody. So if you get in early and you get the stretch goal tier, you will get a lot of this extra stuff that's coming out just included. And the more the book funds, the more stuff you get. Okay, so more and more things are done. So, for example, the first one that's going to be unlocked is trading cards. There's going to be a 10 card. There's going to be at least 10 cards and a bonus card, right? In this package that right now I have ready to go. Every time we go up a level, which is going to be about $500, it might fluctuate. We're going to add another trading card to the stretch goals, okay? And then there's going to be other things that are going to get unlocked along the way. If you look here, that's level 1. It's +1 trading card added to the stretch goals, which you would get if you get the $30 one. And then you get +1 trading card add-on unlocked, which I'll get to that in a moment. And then all the books will be signed. So there'll be extra things like that. If we get to level 2, +1 trading card, add-on to stretch goals, and a mini print add-on unlocked. So those things will go up. I mean, we keep going up and up and up. I got things planned. I got trading cards, prints, postcards, puzzles, all kinds of keychains, buttons, stickers, all the way up. You go. So the more stuff, the more loot you get. And then at level 50, which could be around $50,000 if we can hit that, I'd like to do a second book, which would be get different artists and writers from Comicsgate to do an anthology book. I want it to look like the old Conan the Barbarian magazines, color cover, black and white interior, and it would have background stories of a lot of the characters in the book. It would be supplemental to the actual book. And then after the level 50, we'll get into a role-playing game. So I got plans for a role-playing game, supplementals, like a monster manual, character sheets, dice, all kinds of stuff if you're into role-playing games. So the first one that we're going to get, it's probably going to get unlocked here right away, is a card. I got several artists from Comicsgate to do stuff. And the first one we're going with is the one from Simon Poitier. Some guy named Simon Poitier.
Yeah, I heard about that guy.
Yeah, this is awesome.
This is his line work, and this is Armis, and this is his. I did the colors on this. I did the colors on several of these pieces. So
yeah,
colors are sick.
I don't know what it is about this piece, but the merge of Sim's art and the colors on your colors on here, it makes that fur on his back just look so real and texturous. Like it looks like fuzzy. It's crazy.
Thank you. Yeah, I worked really hard. Simon, I think this is one of the best pieces he's ever done. So,
so cool.
So I couldn't just half-ass it. I had to whole ass it. So
yeah, I hadn't done fantasy in a while, so I kind of went nuts.
I definitely have to agree. The style that Sim used for this particular piece was phenomenal. It was a good choice.
Thank you. Yeah, so this will be the first trading card available. On the back of the trading card, there'll be stats and stuff where you can plug it into your role-playing game of choice. There'll be pretty much it'll be system agnostic. It'll be pretty plain stats where you can take Armis and use him as a character in a game or whatever. So with the trading card tier, so you're going to get this added in. So what's going to be different about this one is there's going to be an unlock of an add-on, which is different than the stretch goal. The add-on itself, which great that IGG does this, is that there will be an add-on you can come in and purchase, and you will be guaranteed the 10 cards no matter what. So you don't have to worry about if we're going to make the stretch goals or not. You will be guaranteed to get all 10 of them. Plus, there'll be a bonus card just for taking the add-on. Okay, you can only get it with the add-on. But you're guaranteed at least 10 plus the add-on. You will get every art piece that all the artists have done. Okay, and then now that add-on will have its own stretch goals. So let's say I'm talking to some more artists. We're going to have more art. So if a lot of people keep buying that add-on, that trading card add-on, we will do more with it. We will get more artists. We'll do things like I'm doing some cards, so I will sign the cards. Then hopefully we can get all the artists to sign the cards if we can get high enough for it. Then really we can go with premium cards, get kind of crazy with it. Or what I really want to do is get these artists to do random inserted sketch cards into the packs that will go out to people who buy them. Okay, and that's something you will not be able to get in the $30 tier. You won't be able to get the sketch cards. You won't be able to get all that stuff. You would have to buy the add-on. Okay.
Can after let's just say I backed your project like from the get-go, right? And I
Sure.
back at 30. Can we just go back to the store and just add an add-on, or we're gonna have to we can have a refund?
No, you'll be able to go back and just add it back on.
Oh, that's
It'd be
cool.
a separate purchase, but you would just go back. It's like you're going back to a store. It's like, I'm going to pick that up, and now I want to pick that up, and pick this up, and pick that up, and eventually you'll be able to get everything. Now there's also going to be a print one. There's going to be one where it's 5 prints, and this is the first. I'll show you guys the first print for that. They're going to be mini prints. They're going to be like, what is it? Is it 8 by 6 and whatever, 8 by 6 or whatever that is, half a piece of paper, right?
The size of a comic book.
It's just small prints. There's going to be 5 of them that are set up already. You'll be guaranteed to get 5 of them. The first print, this is Death Grip. This one's going to be the first print.
Wow.
But this print is not going to be added to the. It won't be added to the stretch goals until a couple levels later. But you can just go and buy all 5 of them, and it's going to have an exclusive print with it. Which the only way to get this art that I did was if you had backed the book early, and you get it as a trading card. But this one's going to be the print that goes with. So you'll get guaranteed 5 prints. Plus this one bonus one. Okay, and those will all that's a separate package. And then as we go along, and again, as the thing levels up, the prints will be added to the stretch goals. Each trading card will be added. Eventually, if we get high enough, every trading card will be added to the stretch goals. And you have the potential of getting every trading card. You just won't get the exclusive print and the exclusive trading card. And it goes on and on like that. I have ideas for more stuff on down the line that I don't really want to promise yet because we need to get to this part first. And then we'll move on. And trust me, there'll be tons of stuff. I have ideas for keychains. I think the next thing we'll do is a sticker set that you'll be able to get. And some of the idea I have is a sticker set and then do a sticker book to go with it as a stretch goal and do more like a vinyl sticker. Every kind of sticker you could think of, it's going to be in that sticker set. So,
Maybe doing a little coloring book of some of those characters or something?
Probably not, but Just maybe at a certain point, if we get far enough, probably over level 50. I did Mythzar's Menagerie of Monsters, which takes place in the same world. Mythzar is actually a wizard in this world, and backers may get that as an extra. So, but that's way down the line. So definitely, go ahead.
I was gonna say, might as well plan for the future. That project looks really interesting. I'm sure you're gonna hit it.
I hope so. I hope we're going to go way, way up there. We have plenty of time, and I want to. We have some great artists doing work. You'll see them here. Hopefully, a lot more soon. There's Simon, of course, Potier. We have Joe Ball did a piece. Vic Keane did a piece. Carl O'Rowe did a piece. Vinny did a piece. I always forget people. I need to write. Peter Gilmore did a piece.
Sweens
did a piece. Narwhal did a piece. And then I have the guy who did this. Joby Dorr is his name. Then I have another one by Urban Drawer. They're both fantasy artists, friends of mine. So there's some really cool art coming, and I'm talking to about 3 or 4 other artists right now. Comscape. That 2 of them are really excited about doing it, but we got to get there with the funding first, and then so it's really up to the customers, and it's up to the backers and everything how far they want to take this. If we get more and more customers, it's going to grow. It's good for everybody. So, usually I ask people to back the book, and I love that, but also asking to spread the word about it.
Yeah, that's one of the things I pointed out when I did my show with you. It's why I love this campaign, because one, you're getting other creators involved to try to build up, their name, put their names on this campaign as well. We're doing art for you, and it's like the perfect campaign for CG, because this campaign is for the customer. Everything they're doing and putting in here, it gives them a new, piece of art. Which I think is what we should all be doing with our campaigns. Making it specifically, this is motivated by the wants of the consumer.
Yeah, definitely. And El Gargo, thank you. We call it Poutine and Passion, which that would be a great name for a channel. Poutine and Passion. I just backed both of you. Thank you very much, El Gargoyle. I appreciate that. Thank you for backing the book. I really do.
Should be the name of our new show, Poutine and Passion. And thanks, Hell.
Gargoyle did an awesome piece of fan art for Magic Cop, so Hell Gargoyle.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. One thing I wanted to do, I've been in Comscape for about a year, and I've heard people, plan to do that, at our level of Comicscape. They want to, do collabs and do all this stuff, and we should do this and we should do that, and this is how we can do it. And really, if we can get the creator community together and do something pretty, to work all. Yeah, obviously you're helping my campaign out. I'm not silly, but all the artists got paid, but they did me huge favors by doing these amazing pieces. They all kick ass. They're way farther than I thought anybody would do. But that's what we need to do, is help each other out in that way. I know it's hard for people just starting out a campaign. I had a successful campaign before this one, so I took a little bit of that profit and put it into this one. So instead of trying to get a big name to do a cover for me, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take that money and I'm going to spread it out to a bunch of creators who A, could use the money, and B, are amazing artists in their own right, and it's great for marketing your campaign. So I advise, I know it's expensive when you're first starting out, but I'm hoping my campaign works well and it can be a template for other smaller campaigns to move up to be successful. Some of us can't have a big YouTube channel. It takes years and it may never ever happen, So you have to keep working on your YouTube channel. I'm not saying don't do that, but your campaign's important and how you market it. So I'm hoping I can show everybody a different way to do things. So
yeah, trying something new, and I think it's interesting. It's a leveling up. It's like your entire campaign is set up like a D&D game.
Oh yeah, and I got more graphics and stuff. Wait till you guys see all the graphics I'm going to be putting in, because you'll see the campaign's going to change little by little as we go along. It's going to get cooler and cooler looking. So I started out basic, get everybody on board, and we'll add flashier stuff to it as we go along. So definitely, I have big plans, but it's up to the community. It's really up to everybody who purchases the book. The story is going to be awesome. I'm an established artist. I'm a professional artist. Fantasy work. Sorry about the dog.
It's okay.
Not a professional streamer, though.
No. Well, I've been on Twitch for 2 years before even, Camscape was a thing. So, but definitely this will be different, and this will be for everybody. And I'm hoping it could be a template that others can follow in the future. That's one of my big hopes, so that we can do things a little bit differently and move the needle, such as it is for some of us that don't have big YouTube channels and can't get on a big YouTube channel. So we have to find some other way.
So, Star in Red, any question for Mr. Passion here before we open the back door?
Whoa.
Hail backdoors.
Well, I do have a question about this piece that's currently on Passion's screen.
Yes.
Who did the artwork and the colors for this piece?
This is an artist named Joby Dorr. It's JOBY_Dorr, DORR. He's on that. That's his Twitter handle. He's actually a tattoo artist. I got to know him through Twitch, actually, and he's been getting into digital and he's a phenomenal artist, phenomenal. And he did this piece, and he just overdid it. I told him, like, dude, he just, I didn't pay him a ton of money. This is like you would see in an actual Dungeons and Dragons book. That's how good it is. And he just went crazy for it because he loved the character. He wanted to do it. That was a great thing with all the artists. They all really enjoy the character, so that means I must have designed some cool characters for people to draw. So,
well, I definitely love this piece because it's overall completely brilliant. Between the design, the details, the colors, all of it is phenomenal.
Yeah, he's gonna. If we can do the second book, I'm gonna probably get him to do the cover, and we're gonna try to do like an old school Conan Buscema kind of painted color kind of deal.
Ah, cool.
So it all look really cool. I may go back to him and have him do a couple more prints or something for us. And he's doing some cool ink work too. He's really good. Guy's been tattooing for like 25 years, so he knows what he's doing.
So we're done with the questions?
I think I talked and rambled long enough.
I thought they want to be harder on you.
I'll be
Go into hangout mode.
Come on, hit me.
I'll be harder on Passion once I have him on Weave Drasil to save all my questions for Passion.
Don't worry, Phil hit me with all his hard-hitting questions. So
True. I got no backers.
he shook me. He shook me to my core.
Phil, do you have any question for Passion?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. What cup size is Valeria?
Cup size? At least a D, maybe double. I don't know yet. I haven't really.
No, they're definitely double. I could tell.
Okay.
I know these things.
Oh, okay. And then
I have a question for Passion.
Oh no, it's Gail Simone. Okay.
Hey, Gail, how's it going?
Hey, it's Joe right now. She hasn't viciously beaten me and taken my phone yet today. I've really dodged a bullet.
What's up, Joe? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I get to hear your beautiful monotone voice.
Thank you
on the YouTubes, and now I'm here to be rude to everybody.
Joe always livens up a conversation, especially when we're talking about bees and beekeepers.
Oh my God, beekeepers! Don't even get me started on those people.
So, what's your question?
Why do you do drugs, Passion?
Why do I do drugs?
Specifically, white drugs.
You junkie. I heard you say move the needle, and it got me all excited. And then you just went on to the next topic, and I was like, "Whoa, back to the drug talk." I was just getting into this.
Well, I do take drugs, but they're medicinal. I have to take them, or I'll die. So.
Oh, boo! They need to come off the street and be nice and dirty.
Yeah. Well, I'm a comic book artist, and as you know, we don't make a whole lot of money, so I can't afford it.
Well, I'm a junkie, so I can't afford anything.
You can't afford not to draw comics, or you won't have the drugs.
Yeah.
Is that where all your CG Jumpstart money's going? Straight in the veins?
Well, between us, yes. I don't need the whole world finding out about this. I am married.
Oh,
so.
Okay. Well, I mean, they're just paying you in 8 balls?
Yeah, I've kept it under wraps for a while and just told her I got fired.
Oh, okay, cool.
So she thinks that's where all the money is just not there. It's there in my blood. It's just not paying the electric bill.
I mean, it's a smart way to do things because, I mean, it takes a lot of work to draw comic books all day. So you gotta keep going somehow.
Yeah. She says, "What are you doing in there?" I say, "I'm just cleaning up."
For like 6 hours.
Nothing that pays money.
And you, Aaron, do you have a question for Passion?
No, not really. I'm really into this project though. I love tabletop role playing, and this has a feel for that kind of thing. We have other fantasy projects in CG, but nothing that's quite like this. So this really is a project that I'm into a lot.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So are we going to see Valeria's dad?
Yeah, he's in the beginning of the book. This won't be really a secret, but her mother is dead. Now, we won't get into how that happens. Question. Yeah, we won't get into how that happens in this book because I have a plan to do 4 books. And I forgot to mention this is going to come out in April. It's the delivery. It most likely will be done before then, but it's going to go into April is where I'm targeting. But yeah, her mother's dead. She was a huntsman. I don't want to. In this book, it's just going to be kind of talked about.
Yeah.
But I'm doing 4 volumes, and they each have a theme to them. This one's like origins or the beginning. The next one is vengeance. The third one is destruction, and the fourth one is ever after. So those are kind of the themes of the 4 books.
Was her mom hot as well, and did she have huge cans?
Kinda.
All right.
Kinda. Hey, you want to show?
I do have a question.
So do I.
In that world, right? There's humans, right?
Right.
There's giants.
Yes.
You have orcs and ogres, right? Do you have elves?
Yeah, elves will be in there. They'll be in the second book.
Do you have dwarves?
Dwarves will be in there, and a dwarf will actually be an important character come in the second book.
Awesome, I'm buying. And
yes.
do you have undersea people like Sharkmen?
No, we don't have Sharkmen because I can't draw them very well, so they're going to be deleted from the book. So,
what about unrealistic representations of beekeepers? Will those be in there?
Yes, there's going to be several beekeepers in the book. I want to make sure that the beekeeping community is well represented in my books. It's very important. The Valerians the Valerians are humans, but they're like large humans. They're like 7 feet tall on average. So they're these big hulking barbarian people. Definitely, death by snoo kind of people. So
she's like a Viking Barda.
Yeah, she's like a big Barda. I mean, like big Barda is like 7 feet tall too. So,
I'm all about it.
Definitely that kind of stuff. But this book's good. It's not for kids. I would say I'm going for like a good PG-13 to an R somewhere in there. There might be a little bit of nudity, maybe some side boob or something, but
triple X, huh?
No, I'm not going. No.
Oh,
But,
no.
but there will definitely be lots of guts and blood.
No back holes?
No back holes. Not really.
Oh. Well, time to get that refund.
We have a question in the chat by Hell Gargle going, Passion, are you afraid if people will force you to make your Italian ginger into a hair-hated hooligan? Hair-hatted hooligan, yeah.
What, when I get my Netflix deal?
Yeah. She won't be ginger anymore.
And how big the check is, they can do whatever the hell they want.
I won't watch it.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want.
It's going to be such a fun book, dude. I can tell just looking at this artwork and the other stuff you've shown me and Hangouts and whatnot. It's going to be a joy to look at and read.
Thanks, Joe. That means a lot. And Joe, you are the secret weapon of Comicsgate, let me tell you. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. If you like Conan the Barbarian, Lord of the Rings, Dungeons and Dragons, if you like Joe Madera type of stuff, if you like Gru the Wanderer, Bone, if you like those books, those are all highly influential on me. And I'm putting all of my influences of my long years of being on this planet. And I'm pouring everything in it. And the story, I mean, these guys don't know the story yet, but pretty soon I'm going to have it all drew out, and then I'll be, getting people's feedback and editing and stuff like that. The story is, the outline's all done. Most of the penciling of the pages are done. At least the roughs. And I think I got about 4 or 5 pages in the inking stage, and then I got the one color page so far on the cover. So I'm pretty far along with it, and I already got the ending of the entire story done, and the second book's half written.
What's your page count estimate on that one?
This one's going to be, right now it's a minimum of 48, but it's most likely going to be in the 60s.
Gotcha. That's pretty good. Even if you did, find a way to keep it at 48, still good. So, yeah, but hey, the more the better.
There's a lot of characters and things to hit on that are important as I'm going through. And of course, writing something on the page compared to drawing it out in a story form, sometimes you need to put 7, 8, 9, 10 panels per page, right, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Gross. No. No 10 panels. No 9 panels. No 8 panels. No 7. Maybe 6. 5 or less. Always. Yeah.
I'm trying to keep to that form factor too. I mean, some writers, that's tough to do, but
yeah, it's there are appropriate times though. We've talked about that. There are valid reasons to load a page up, but if they're not fast moving panels, it just gets a little silly.
Like a high pace action scene, you can you put more, or like the classic Frank Miller dialogue where it's like 20 little panels of a face.
It's better to save it for implying speed than implying nothing.
Yeah, like in that double page spread that I have shown on there. Right after that's going to be a page of, it's going to be 12 panels. That's how I've planned it so far, and it's going to be 3 rows of 4, and it's going to be each of them 4 panels of each one will have their own row, and it's just them effing up orcs, the whole kind of swinging blades, chopping off heads, all that kind of stuff, and that's really more appropriate, I think, for that kind of thing. But
will that action scene make me half stock like when I watch Braveheart?
Yes.
Sweet.
Stock?
Half stock. It's when you have the chubs.
Yeah, sweeten the chubs.
So
You're not all the way
semi.
there. You're just
So
halfway.
the trading
gotcha.
cards. What kind of information will be on the back of the trading cards?
So there'll be stuff if you have a D&D, like if you're playing D&D 5th edition, you'll be able to plug in the characters straight to there. We've got to keep some of it changed a little bit, but you'll have the basic stats for that. It will also be some basic powers that you can plug in and make up your own, whatever you want to do, and a little bit of blurb of the character bio, so you kind of get an idea on the back. There'll be a little bit of different art on the back, and it'll be a pretty cool card, so you can just flip it over and take a look at it. It won't be like you see in like the superhero ones a lot of people do with just power and everything.
Welcome, Adam.
What's up, gangsters?
Did you come in here with a theme song, or was that just an accident?
I think he was
That
listening
was
to
just
some
Adam
rap.
rapping. Adam's a fast talker. He can rap too. Come on.
Absolutely, absolutely, Gail. You know me. I talked you into a lot of stuff. That's another story, young lady.
That is accurate.
That's accurate.
Don't let
Yeah.
me interrupt. We're looking at Passion stuff. Passion's art is the best, baby. No offense to Sim, of course.
Well, Sim did a piece, so I mean,
Oh, gorgeous. Oh, this is the stuff other guys did.
yeah, some of it like this. This is Simon's piece. I think I
That's
showed this.
great.
Yeah.
Don't show him the turd I drew.
Sure.
Yours looks great. I'm going to show it right now, Joe.
Yeah, Joe's yours turns
Go
me on
ahead.
a little bit.
Come on, exclusive for everybody.
Yes,
Joe-
exclusive on Simon's channel.
Joe's art always turns me on though.
Me too.
This is
Even
a
this.
giant shaman named Erica.
Oh
Is her
yeah.
name? She's the head of the giants.
Hubba hubba.
Gailicious? Gailicious is her name?
Delicious. No, her name is Derica. She's a very powerful shaman, and with the giants of Valerium, the giants in general, in my world, female giants are very rare. So they tend to get catered to a lot, and they get their butts kissed, and have lots of relationships, and they get fat and.
Good for them.
That's a prime piece right there.
Yeah.
And Joe did a great job.
Giant world, yeah, that is a prime piece in their world.
So I sent it to Joe. He seemed to be the appropriate one to do the picture. I don't know why.
Yeah. I couldn't guess.
He seemed like he had the most inspiration, and he did a great job. And
Yeah, he
I had the
nailed it.
privilege of coloring it.
Fantastic.
So this will be some type of trading card or print. I haven't sure how I want to horrify the backers yet.
I'm known for my fat people, so it was an excellent choice of picking me. I don't draw much of anything else. I take a lot of criticism for that. People are just like, all you do is draw fat, ugly women, and I'm like, well, that's my thing. What do you want me
What
to
you're
do?
known for in the art community. You look at your art stations, just fat women.
Mm-hmm.
You don't draw nothing else.
Nah, no. Well, hey, brothers, I'm gonna hop off here. It was good talking to y'all for the few minutes I could, but hey, best of luck, Passion, and I will see y'all later.
Don't
Hey,
forget
back
to
super.
back super, Aaron.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
Later, ball.
Later, brothers.
Later,
Go
bro.
keep some bees.
And while we're at it, go back College of the Dead.
Whoa, College of the Dead. Still in demand.
Ooh.
Still
We
shipping,
broke
right?
7,000, was very cool.
And shipping out too, right?
Yeah, shipping. There's pictures all over Twitter. I love seeing those pictures. It's great. Everybody's getting them. Somebody got one water damaged, and we are going to replace it.
Nice.
They delivered it in the rain or something like that.
Yikes.
Yeah, I got my College of the Dead package
Oh, yeah.
yesterday or the day before. I posted pictures up on Twitter about it.
Yeah.
I backed the one tier where I got all 3 books because, well, it was just worth it.
Yeah, that was so cool. Did you get through any of them yet?
Yeah, I've completely read through the comic, and
Interesting.
now I'm working through the Ashcan.
Stefan Petruka wrote it. I did not write it, but his characterization's damn good, right? I mean, they seem like real people.
Oh, yeah.
I was like really, I was impressed with how the writing really came together. That's the first thing he ever I worked with him on. And then we worked on the Mermaids after that, which will be coming out next year. But cool, I'm glad you liked it, man. And see what you think of the Ashcan too, with the layouts and the full script, and like see how it all pieces together. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. I'm just started in on it, and I'm looking forward to get through it. I like seeing how other people formulate their stories and stuff. So, should be an interesting read.
Stefan's also a writing professor. He does teach graphic novel writing. I think it's just a regular course at a college in Massachusetts. But he's very, very disciplined, and I really like watching people who are so talented and experienced just like pick up their professional tools and start working on stuff, and like, it just takes them a few seconds or whatever. They just go through stuff really fast. I had an interview with Mike Barron. He's a fantastic interview, by the way. He's just incredible to talk to, and he just explains writing and how he works and stuff. But Comicsgate is the best. You guys heard that Galactic Rodents got funded?
Yeah, we mentioned it in the beginning. Yeah.
Oh, awesome! And Cybershock.
Yep.
And Six Gun Gorilla, even though he was not really around often, he was around but not often.
Oh, I'm so glad that got funded. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like right over this 3,000 goal.
Nice.
But Brian is really cool. He's a cool guy. The book looks beautiful. It's just that it's like he's only around like once every few days, so you kind of like never really get into a groove with him. As opposed to Magic Cop, who's all over the place, all the time, everywhere.
I'm in everyone's hands. Best believe it.
It's awesome.
Go support Cybershock.
Speaking of Cybershock,
Magic Cop.
Hey,
all the good ones.
Blood Hunt, still in demand.
Blood Hunt, baby. I don't want to bring up a bad subject, but you're still waiting on Indiegogo to deliver on their end.
They're treating it like it's a local banking thing. It's like they're not treating me like international. It would seem from the answer I had from them. So I'm gonna have to open like a U.S. located account.
Yeah, you should be doing it in the next couple of days, right?
Yep.
If you open a U.S. You're in Canada, right?
Yep.
So if you open a U.S. branch of a Canadian bank,
exactly.
Or if you open an
That's
wow.
what yeah.
Does your current bank have a U.S. branch?
Not the one I was using right now, but it did take the SWIFT numbers and everything. Like it was not supposed to have a problem. All the bank info was confirmed a long time ago.
Yeah.
But it's like it's in between that's not working. Like Indiegogo sending it, the bank's not getting it, but it takes like it takes 2 weeks to a month to get an answer from Indiegogo in the email.
Wow. Okay, well that answers that question. And actually, that could be a good warning for Carl O'Rowe in I think he's in Scotland. I keep losing track. Scotland or Ireland, one of those countries.
Somewhere in the UK.
Yeah, UK, right next to.
Carl is in Ireland.
Ah, is he really?
Yeah.
Is Northern Ireland another whole country?
They have their own setup there. Yes.
Okay. Well, he's gonna have to check into that.
So, is there any subject you would like to discuss, people?
Girls?
Things that happened during the week.
Well, I know. I'm gonna hop off here. I need to run to the store. I am almost out of bourbon, and this headache isn't going away.
Not by itself.
So I'm going to hop out. Congrats, Cybershock, and Aaron. I knew your book would get funded. It looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Passion, yours is headed up on that goal, and I have no doubt in my mind that it won't be funded within the next week or so.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So it's been fun, fellas, and I hope to see you all and talk with you all again.
Absolutely, Jason. Great seeing you, man.
Seeing you, Star.
Later, Jason.
Later.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Mm-hmm.
Good man.
I'm happy that he's back on streaming again because he was on vacation for a while.
Oh.
Yep. And he's back in force.
And Sim, you're working on 18 projects, right?
Yeah, I'm working on 4.
Cool.
18 dashboards.
But it's mainly
18 dashboards.
It's mainly 3 stories for CG Jumpstart. I got my own projects, and I got another one with GAT in the works, and a few other ones that will be announced soon.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm working on 2 projects too. So you got one I know everybody knows about, but it's called Gravediggers. So it's going to be I'm doing the concept art right now. It may be a book. We'll see how this book goes first, but it's a horror western kind of deal. It'll be pretty cool. I think it's a pretty cool concept. Neat idea.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, and I'm doing the concepts on it, and I may draw the book. I don't know yet. Have to get one book done first before we move on.
That's the way to do it. Keep it simple. Get it done.
Well, I thought I'd take a $200,000 go on vacation for a little while first, but
who did that? Was that
that's the way to do it, man? Start
one of the
your own
CG
company.
guys?
The browsers.
All us 4-figure guys, we're doing this wrong.
Yeah. We got to take it to casino and really multiply. Or put it into Bitcoin and let it fly.
Yeah, we're doing it wrong.
Yeah, like a month ago, Bitcoin was like officially approved to be sold as like for speculators as if they didn't have enough speculation already for futures contracts, so people could buy options. Like
that was actually almost 2 years ago.
Well, it was. I did. I think I was thinking of doing a video on it. I don't know, it was something on CNBC. But
he's a Bitcoin weirdo.
Oh yeah. All right. Very cool.
I'm not a weirdo. I just like making money off of it.
Hey, money is good. Money is great. So how do you think that's affected the price? The fact that people can speculate with options with Bitcoin.
Oh, that's when. So back a few years ago, it shot up to 20 grand. Now I got in around 7. Okay, and I didn't put a whole lot of money because you should never ever invest any money unless you're willing to lose it. It's just like betting. And it went up and up and up and up, and I was like, cool. Right around 18, I started to sell because I was like, this isn't going to go. It started to stall, and then right during that whole hoopla, not shortly after, that's when the CME decided you can do futures contracts on it.
Okay.
So what that does is that makes it easier. And if anybody who doesn't know what a futures is, basically you're betting on the future in a certain block of time, usually like a 3-month span of time or something like that. You're betting if the price could go up or go down. And then you have to find people who are willing to take those contracts. Now, those particular contracts, they're not required to be settled in actual Bitcoin. They're settled in cash. So I could buy a bunch of things. I think the price is going to go up to $10,000 by Christmas. I can go out and buy a bunch of contracts and say, I'll take that bet. And then Christmas rolls around. If I made that price, everybody's got to pay me. If it doesn't, well, then I'm out all that money and I got to pay out my side of the contract. So it's easier to crash Bitcoin because Bitcoin's only about $5 or $6 billion. It's so small. So a bank could literally control the price if they want a few $100 million.
Sure.
But you can go ahead and leverage. Leverage is basically you can leverage as much contracts as you want. Then go there, buy it up, pump it up, on the other end, and then sell all your Bitcoin. And when the contracts are ready to come in, and make 100 times more money than you would actual Bitcoin.
So high risk, high return.
Right. So what you have to do is keep an eye on the guys who are doing the futures. That's what I do. When you see a lot of contracts being made and the price is going up, that's probably when you need to get the heck out.
Yeah. Especially when people who are like not savvy start saying things like, hey, have you heard of this thing called Bitcoin? I'm going to take a shot at it. It's like, all right, well, too many people who shouldn't be messing with it start messing with it.
A lot of people don't understand that there's so much Bitcoin out of people who early adopted and they haven't cashed in yet. So they could crash. There's several people could crash the price tomorrow if they really wanted to.
Sure.
It's in the hands of a small amount of people. So Bitcoin's not all that great.
Yeah, it's could be very risky.
That was my little lesson in investing.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Well, Matt.
Good evening, fellas.
I almost fell asleep.
Yep, you should fall asleep. It's pretty boring.
What up? You shopping now?
I'm buying some food right now.
Why are you always at the mall, Alice, man?
Always.
Lives at the mall, I'm telling you.
Do you live out back in the dumpster?
It's either the mall or glued in bed in my own anxiety. I think I'd rather choose the mall.
No.
Are you know what it is, Alice, Matt? You're one of those old people walking the mall now.
I'm ordering an empanada, chicken empanada. ¿Una empanada de pollo?
Is his bed
¿Una de
in
carne
the mattress store at the mall?
So yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm sorry, Passion, what did you say?
I said, are you one of those old people who walk the mall? Because you're always at the mall, brother.
Well, you know what? Okay, so the mall, Jaff Comics is here, and there's like two other places of interest for me: FYE Entertainment and this toy store. So that's why I like coming here.
Hmm.
It's a nerd haven here.
KB Toys?
No, dead. Mitt Romney killed them.
So you started yourself like World Warrior, the new email list?
What happened? Oh yeah, so I have a new pre-launch page set up, and in a few weeks I will be relaunching the campaign again with some changes. I'm not going to just relaunch it as it was before. This is minor changes I'm going to make to it, and I'm thinking of adding a new item to it. And I'll just mention it right now. I'm probably going to think about adding a coloring book to the campaign. So, and this will be like a separate story. Thank you. From the graphic novel. So, you know, I've been thinking about it. Like I said, if I'm going to be kicked off and come back, I'm going to come back stronger than ever. So.
You should do. You know how you're doing like those little hotel stays, right? You're doing those ones.
Yeah.
You should do one where it's a free 5-hour walking through the mall session with Alice, man.
You know, that'd be a good idea because there's a lot of malls in Pennsylvania, so I should probably do that.
Mm-hmm. Give them the tour.
Yeah. You know what? I forgot one item. Hold on. I forgot the green sauce. Can't have a banana without the green sauce.
You know what, Alice, Matt? You didn't even ask us if we wanted anything.
Yeah,
it's rude.
That's rude.
It's true. Did you bring enough for the class, bro?
Oh my gosh, guys! I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. I'm selfish.
Dare you? How dare you?
I'm sorry.
We will split leftovers.
How about next time it's on me?
Okay.
Deal.
I'll hold you to that when we go to CG Con.
Hola. ¿Pedí una salsa verde, por favor?
If any of us are left. But...
50? Sí. I forgot the green sauce.
This is compelling.
Right. Yeah, this is get some good YouTube. So, well, Aaron.
Here's the thing. It's always good to have change in your wallet because it's 50 cents to be tacky to pull out a credit card. Very tacky. But thanks, I don't have to do that. So, there we go. Change always makes a difference. Gracias.
Thank you.
So I just did a little doodle.
Alice Matt's whipping out his platinum card for burrito.
Just a little quick.
Trying to rack up the points.
I'll go back to this creator's books. Quack.
Yeah, I saw there was like a new cover for Cybershock, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep, there's a new limited edition cover with only 8 available, and I think we're down to 6 now.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool. I gotta check that out.
Who did the cover?
Zoo's doing the cover for that one too, because he's being very territorial about the artwork. So, but it looks awesome though. He was like I was wanting to have somebody else draw it, and he was like, well, let me show you what I can do. And he was just like, boom, here, check this out. So he sketched up a thing, and then I was like, okay, yeah.
He has really
pretty badass.
A lot of action going on in that.
Galactic Rodents did 20,400.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did 10K in one day. It went on.
How did that happen?
It went on Global something, Golden Globe, something like that.
Eagle, Raging Golden Eagle.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Someone who's CG that I'd never heard of.
Yeah, I had not heard of them either.
But they had like 200 people in the chat. He's got like 64K subs.
He's CG? Comicsky?
I guess so.
Wow. All right, I gotta look that dude up. That's important.
Yeah, Gilly was talking about CG the whole time, and who else? Literature Devil was on there with him too.
Okay. Oh, very cool. Lit Devil's great. What's the name of the channel? I'm just gonna try and write it down. So,
Raging Golden Eagle.
Raging Golden Eagle. Okay, that's exciting. Very cool. Good for him. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one hell of a surprise.
He's a really great guy. You know, that was a very high goal, much higher than anything he raised before. Fixed with no time to lose, and like 100-page book. Like there's no way to back into that. He just was like stuck having to raise a ton of money for it. But that's fantastic that he made it. Really happy for him.
So we have Vic King in the chat that just joined us with Ted Lehman. Ted Lehman that says, "Hey, Aaron."
Ted.
Hey, what's up, Ted?
Yeah, Ted.
Ted's been doing a lot of fan art for Cybershock, and I really appreciate it. He's a really cool guy.
And Vic says, Adam is rum and coke in it.
I do like rum and coke a lot, actually.
Yeah,
who said that?
Vic King.
Vic, you just reminded me that I really like rum and coke. I actually had not had it for a while.
Especially with brown rum, right?
I could be putting rum in there.
Yeah, me too. It's my favorite drink.
Rum and diet or rum and regular?
Rum and me, it's rum and the brown rum. I don't care about the diet.
I'm gonna pick up rum probably tonight.
Like the brown rum with Coke, it's amazing.
It's really good, and it messes you up quick.
Yep.
You know what also is good is Rumplemans. I should get that too. I'm gonna be like dead tomorrow. Yeah, well, that stuff is like really, it's shots, Rumplemans, and then peppermint, whatever Rumplemans get. I mean, it messes you up really, really quick. I gotta get drunk on that and go on our Wenger stream. I get nuts on those Wenger streams. And he has there's like a Twitter group that we have to put topics in there, and I'm always sending him like there's this one recent one that like I didn't even get to put it in there. It's about this professor of ethics or something that wants to promote consent for sex dolls, and he wants to have like sex dolls that can consent. It's like a person. Yeah, so we have all sorts of crazy shit in there. All right, I gotta write down Rumplemans. I'm supposed to put down this other thing. This is a lot of work.
It's like, what happened to Adam? Why did he die? Oh, Vic reminded him to get alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, exactly. Diesel's not going to be staying.
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, Aaron, for killing Adam.
Exactly. Vic never hangs out with us anymore.
Thanks a lot. What's that?
Vic never hangs out with us anymore.
Yeah, he's...
Oh, his power's been out. He just got power back.
Sure.
Raging Golden Eagle. All right.
I just put out a Magic Cop update.
What's the update?
Talking about how we're in demand now, and that we're really close to 100 backers. So I put a new 100 backer goal up there. So once we get there, then we're going to unlock a new postcard that everyone's going to get for the city of Ambrosia, done by a secret artist.
Are you talking about Cop Heist?
Yeah,
that book Cop Heist.
Yeah. And then we're close to our next stretch goal too. So when we get to 5K, I think we have almost like $100 left to that.
So like Cop Heist, like are they stealing cops or is it cops that steal? How would that work?
It's like Face Off. So it's a group of criminals that actually steal these cops' identities to rob places.
Okay. So like basically, it's a Point Break, but with cops.
Exactly.
Or
yeah.
But
they're also sharks.
And sharks.
Yeah, Shark Man.
Need more sharks.
Except this shark book will actually be fulfilled.
Do you have shark people in your book, Asmat?
Not yet, but at some point I'll represent. Representation matters. So.
But you do have a duck, so a shark would be fitting.
No. We're not going there because right now we have to put aside our differences. We have a common enemy in Indiegogo. I think Vincent and Drake have to come together and fight the man.
Well, what? So you got kicked off Indiegogo. What happened there?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So what happened was, for those that don't know, I extended the campaign for initially 30 days, but they decided in their infinite wisdom to close it on the 30th day, despite me having actually extended the campaign. And I didn't find out till one of my potential backers messaged me and said, "So I can't donate, right?" Like, what do you can't donate? Because they closed it. Like, what do you mean they closed it? And I found out in the middle of work, so that added to my anxiety because I'm not supposed to have my phone at work, but I have it for that reason, just in case something happens and I have to be aware of it, and rather than 5 hours later. So obviously with Indiegogo, you're dealing with machines and computers, you're not dealing with an actual human being, which unfortunately is a danger of enterprises like Indiegogo and YouTube, that they get so big that you don't end up dealing with human beings. You deal with bots and Russians and monkeys and wrenches. So as a result of, there was no compromising, there was no reasoning. I said, you know what? I gave it a day to think about it, and then I said, fuck it, I'm just going to relaunch it. And then just take a moment to figure out what worked in the original campaign, what didn't work, and just go from there. So now I mentioned this before, and I'll say it again. Those that backed it in the first campaign are guaranteed the books. So I even sent them the update. So there is no concern if you backed it before and you're concerned that the campaign closing at 30 days meant it's not being fulfilled. No, it's being fulfilled. So don't worry, you are guaranteed your book.
So did you hit your goal on it?
I did not. That's the other thing. I was so demoralized because I was, extending 30 days would have given me more room to open the go and to really go all out. And it closed on the 30th day. And, it was humbling because I think of the anti-CG people that constantly throw shit on CG and are constantly aligning themselves with harassers and bullies themselves. And here I am making a penny. It's like, ugh. It was like, I just had to take a moment to really swallow some pie on that one. So.
Well, that's good of you. You didn't go on Twitter and spurk out at CG and all this stuff. So
no, it's not CG's fault. I mean, listen, I will live or die on my merits. That's why I said if I relaunch the campaign, I got to see what worked, what didn't work, and just take it from there.
That's good. That's we need more of that.
Yeah, we've all had that happen. I was on Kickstarter. I College of the Dead on Kickstarter 2 years ago or something like that, and I even had 3,000 people following on a Facebook group that was just College of the Dead. I posted a lot of the panels, had a lot of likes and retweets and comments even, and put it on Kickstarter, try to move those people over to Kickstarter. They bought practically none of them. Just because people like stuff on one thing, it does. That was my lesson. I'm like, all right, I spent a year screwing around with that on Facebook and spent money promoting on Facebook. It's like, yeah, but these people don't care. All right, they don't care. They don't care. That's it. You pick up and move on to the next thing. Have a laugh, and there you go. And now I'm CG all the way. There's nothing like CG. CG is the best.
Yep.
Yeah, so cool.
Cool.
I think I think somebody's trespassing on your set there.
Oh,
yeah, you have a stalker there. I think you need to get the memes out right now.
The memes?
It looks Russian too, so that's really dangerous.
It took me about 20 minutes, but I finally copied and pasted the information for Raging Golden Eagle, who was following me. So, all right, that's a thing to know about for us guys.
I just think it's funny. Alismat's at the mall, and he's talking all this comic skating. People are probably walking by like, "What the hell is this guy talking about?"
And I always pick this spot too. So I'm right across from the toy store, and I got the comic shop down that way.
And Orange Julius, you're good.
Yeah, Orange Julius. Yeah, hail Orange Julius.
Yep.
And DQ, man. Oh, man, I miss Oreo Blizzard so much. Don't
No
get
joke,
fat, folks.
There's a Gertrude Hawk chocolate place, the dark chocolate raspberry cookie. It's to die for.
Someone getting jumped out over there?
No, that was me. The kids behind me.
Oh,
It wasn't? Sounded like it was at the
I
mall.
thought it was Alice, man.
Yeah. Red Gaze, how you doing, brother?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good.
How's the gaze community?
They're up in arms. There's a new cereal out to bring everyone together. I don't know if anybody's seen that.
No.
Yeah, it's All Together cereal, man, by Kellogg's. It's 6 boxes in one. Of course, all the cereals are still segregated inside the box. However, it's supposed to promote unity.
Yeah,
Really?
that was there.
I didn't hear about that.
Oh, you will.
Yeah, you will.
Very shortly.
Dude, it's $20 the box.
Yeah,
And
it
it's,
is.
the same size of any regular box, and it's $20.
It's just 6 small boxes in one box?
Yes.
No.
All right.
Oh, I saw the box was open, and you saw the bag, and it's all mixed.
Yeah, it's also anti-bullying cereal. We're mixing all this together now.
Yeah, interesting. That's a part of a healthy breakfast, right?
Well, yeah.
A little SJW-ish in your morning. Who's
Speaking
watching?
of bullying,
Yep.
I'm gonna upload a video in a couple hours, and part of the video touches on what I saw on Twitter about Tug's kid being harassed now online.
Yeah.
And then this is after Doug Tenable makes a joke out of it on Mike Miller's Go Unquartered with the seal of approval by Edwin Boyette, who's supposedly against harassment and bullying online.
Supposedly.
Yeah, supposedly. I guess it's okay I guess for Edwin Boyette and Mike Miller and Doug Tenable, it's okay to make fun of other people's kids and to make light of someone being threatened and having been a victim of a federal crime. That's fine. But memes, dick memes, no, that's bad. Rainbow dicks, evil.
You're talking about the guy that puts his daughter on his stream, criticizing some. Yeah.
As long as you don't like them, it's okay, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know that's.
So believe it. So Rory Drake will touch a few seconds on that, so you might don't want to miss that.
That's the entire because she has a channel, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Do you think Edwin does white cereal?
I think he only does white cereal.
Rice Krispie?
Frosted Flakes.
He chops his breakfast on a mirror.
He takes all the sugar parts out of Lucky Charms and just chops those up and eats them.
Yeah.
We're all going to jail anyway, so we might as well put it out there.
Yeah.
I call Pumpkin with Simon.
Yeah.
Alice getting harassed.
Well, they know me here now, so.
Oh, you're like famous at the mall, Alice.
You have fans?
Mall famous, yeah.
That's the comments gig. That's the comments gig guy. What?
There you go.
I don't know.
I'm CG. CG here, everybody. So.
CG.
Dobson's here. Dobson. Nobody cares.
Ask somebody if they buy a comic book called Magic Cop. I bet they say yes. Seriously, they would. Why wouldn't they?
People ask.
There's the crazy guy with the headphones.
There's actually an empty pagoda here, and I was talking to my wife about her having her daughter open up a fruit stand here, and I was thinking, because I was talking to her about it, like, if you open up a fruit stand, maybe you can open up a section of it for, like, comic books and having, like, CG comic books on there for display, for real. This is something that we're talking about. Well, in this particular mall, at least. Just to kind of build awareness and, get outside consumers who might be interested.
Malls are deader than comic book stores.
Yeah, no one cares about malls.
I haven't been. You know what? I haven't been to a mall.
The mall is for like women, and then the men that come are dragged by their women. So let's give the men who are dragged to the malls an incentive. I think reward them for their loyalty to their women. Let's honor them for their devotion to the females that have drugged them by their cocks down here as they shop at Old Navy and Foot Locker, all these places, and get clothes that they only wear one time and then build a whole mountain of it in the bedroom. They'll never wear again. I'm sorry.
Kinds of bad words, Alzamat. Jeez.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Dude,
You're using Joe Ball words.
Yeah.
Keep in
I
mind.
need you to okay.
Go full
I
Joe
need you to
Ball.
contact Mike Miller and have an intervention because my mouth is bad.
It's okay, Asma. This is the channel where me and Ace do blunt talk, so you're good.
Okay.
At least he didn't say Harry before that. It's Harry Cost.
Yeah.
That's what Joe Ball was ranting about last night.
I know.
Well, I mean, he had a point. I'll let everybody try to figure out what that was about.
Yeah, and let's leave it.
It's
like
better
that.
if they just let it go.
Yeah, that's true. Try to figure it.
This Thursday on YouTube.
That sounded like World Warrior Duck.
That's the video.
How was
Video.
How was the YouTube stream last night, Adam? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, those guys are a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. It ran late, though, and we were talking after, and yeah, that's the thing. You get talking on those streams, like starting at 11 o'clock or whenever that started, and it's gonna be a late night. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You know what I really noticed, Adam? I noticed that Doom Fate wasn't mentioned. That's what I noticed, Adam.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was it mentioned as well?
Or Cop Heist.
Yeah, or Cop Heist.
Nice.
No,
Magicom did get mentioned, didn't it, Phil?
Did it?
Well, I think you bought a chat.
I don't think I did last night.
Oh, I wonder if somebody else did that.
I do constantly though, but
Yeah. I mean, well, he had 3 streams yesterday.
yeah.
He got his College of the Dead book yesterday, which was very cool. He put it on his drawing screen when he was drawing Jawbreakers.
It's cool.
Yeah, that was a lot. It was cool. Yeah, the guys are a great bunch of guys. It's always like fun and a lot of action there. There's a lot of fun, a lot of people talking. But it wasn't really like a straight Comicsgate Live. In fact, Ethan really hasn't been doing Comicsgate Live. He's been, the War Campaign is always calling themselves Comicsgate Live now. And Ethan's always got kind of another theme for the show, it looks like.
Yes.
So I don't know if that's strategic or what they're doing exactly, but yeah.
He's just busy. He's just really busy.
Well, when he live stream, it's interesting because he doesn't call it Comicsgate Live anymore. But who the heck knows? It's just a lot of when you get on. It's
busy guy.
Yeah, he's incredibly busy. Yeah.
I mean, it's such a huge book. I don't think we can fathom how much time and energy you have to put that into that kind of stuff. I mean, it's at that kind of scale, 10,000 plus books. I mean, I couldn't begin to.
He's got help with the fulfillment, but even so, people are he's dealing direct with customers. They're saying, "Hey, I didn't get this book, or I got 2 of these books instead of 1, or whatever the heck the thing is." He's getting a lot of information thrown at him, for sure. Plus, all the action on Twitter. Plus, he's got
once in a while.
What's that?
You have to hang out with your family every once in a while too.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to keep him, you got to. Absolutely.
Just don't put them on your stream and have them talk to the streamers and talk about your mother and stuff. It's weird.
Sigmund Freud.
The Tale of Oedipus.
Oedipus Rex. I'm gonna dip out, guys. I gotta go eat dinner. But thank you for having the show. I appreciate it.
We're gonna close this, so let's just sign out at the same time.
All right.
Because I'm having the family that's pretty much active in the back too.
Always great to see you guys. Always. Congratulations on all the successes, and Matt, congratulations on the relaunch.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
everything good will happen. We'll just got to keep at it.
Yeah, just hustle. That's all it is. Like if I tell people to hustle, I should exactly follow the walkthroughs.
Exactly. We all hustle. We all get greater and greater at it, and just keep moving on. Good things happen.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen. God bless. See you later, Magic Cop. Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Or
all right, later, guys. Later, Ed.
Later.
Cool, man. Yeah, take
Later,
it easy.
Adam.
See ya.
Bye.
So we had Aaron. So go back Cybershock.
All the links are in the description, right, Simon?
Yeah, everything's there. Alice, Matt.
yes, sir.
So go sub to Road Warrior Drake.
Yes, go to roadwarrior.com. That's the link for the mailing list. So get on the mailing list so you can be made aware or notified when the campaign launches. Yeah, I got all kinds of nice surprises planned for this campaign this time. So definitely be on the lookout for sure. And this week, Thursday this week on my channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm doing a live stream of my horror film, Solomon's Requiem. So you might want to tune in for that. I got a nice panel set up of guests who will help me make commentary on the film and roast it as well. So if you like horror films and you like a good evening of fun, definitely come in. And I'm opening the chat for CG promotion as well. So if you got a book, you want to promote CG, I'm opening the chat during live stream for that as well. So
awesome.
Okay.
God, Al, you're looking around like you're up to something, man.
Well, you know what it is? CG, man. I don't know who's on the cover here. That girl could be a cherry. That guy could be a schemer and scammer. That could be, you never know.
They're going to dox you off that Orange Julius.
and we had the Diaz brother.
Hey. What's up? Yeah. So if you guys haven't subbed to my YouTube channel already, check that out. We're almost to 200 subs. Oh my god! So yeah, go over to Zay Comics on YouTube. Check that out and check out Magic Cop. Thanks for having me on, Sim.
So we have Ben Fusilier that just joined while we're closing. So go.
Oh
back.
shoot! I'm sorry.
So go back Outlaw Nights. Where can we follow you? Might as well sign up.
Well, yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Fusilier Ben, FUSELIER, and also my YouTube channel Fusebox. And there's Outlaw Nights on Indiegogo, which
go back it. And we had the Red Gaze.
Oh yeah, what's up? Yeah, everybody, come on, join the Gaze community. We're going to be streaming with Rob from Cyborg USA in 1 hour, so come check that out. And yeah,
awesome.
And the man.
Thanks for having me, Tim.
Passion for drawing.
Yes, you can find me on Twitter. It's passion4 drawing. Passion for drawing. Please back Doom Fate. It is going now. We're at 84%. Get in there again. If you back in the first 30 days, you get a free sketch card drawn by me of one of the random characters. So pencil and ink sketch card. And if you're one of the first 100 backers, you have an opportunity to win some original art from the book. So please back that, get on that, and then there's going to be a lot more stuff coming down the pike for Doom Fate. Keep spreading the word, keep the hope alive, all that stuff.
And like,
retweet.
Sub, retweet, and go check out Blood Hunt. And here's a little sketch for Cybershock. A second little fan art I'm doing.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
And listen to Vincent. Go back these creators' books. Quack. So, it was fun. See you all next weekend.
Kick-ass vampires.
Yeah, of the non-sparkly kind and the badass ones.
Oh yeah.
So, later everyone.
Cool. Take it easy.
See y'all later.